From the home of the Bills since 1973, there's a look at the newly named New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the New England Patriots. Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in Week 4. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, ready! 10 Lobo.
Watch the slants. Watch the slants.
Hit it.
On 1st and 10, McCoy. That's complete to White. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down. 50, plant.
3, Mike. Drop deep.
Get it.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
58, right over there.
Get it ready.
Operating from the gun. McCoy got his man. That's Harry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down.
First down.
Set. 18, Gator.
Number 53, Mike 53. Come on. You better.
Head up.
1st down, here's White. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
90, Wolf.
Check 53, Mike. Who that?
From just shy of midfield, McCoy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, McCoy. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That second down play nets a -4. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll get 34 yards there.
First and 10 at the 49
Mike,
Running on first down, Eckler. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
easy work. It's easy work.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on.
Allen now looks to throw. And this one caught by Beasley. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he finds Beasley complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Beasley signed with the Bills in March just before his 30th birthday after 7 years with the Cowboys, hoping that he can be a very valuable slot receiver in Buffalo. Just under 700 yards last year and 3 touchdowns in Dallas. Going on the ground with Eckler. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
They'll run here with Eckler. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Just like that.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now he's forced out left. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
Allen now operating from the gun. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So off goes Allen, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the Buffalo field goal. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Let's go. Let's do it.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Come on,
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
You get block me.
General West.
You get block me.
Wait, seam 6. Seam 6. Touchdown.
Off the play fake. McCoy nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Milano coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
The Bills bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going dime. Operating from the gun, McCoy. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. The Raiders are out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Allen. And that's off the mark, incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And here's Allen. From the gun, he'll throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there. On 4th down is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's Dustin Colquitt on the punt. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
X3, 218, chopper. Let's make it.
Here's McCoy. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now McCoy. Stocker's got it. Complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
58's the mic. Now watch one. 58's the mic. 58's the mic. Man out.
Hey, Charlie.
58, boys. 58's Mike. They got
ready.
Throwing again on 2nd down. McCoy. And a grab over the middle by Stocker. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Let's get it.
36-yard line.
Set. 60 or.
Right there. Watch the pass.
Bravo. Yo, go, go.
And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Bring it. 58 is the mic.
From the 36, McCoy got a man open. That's Harry. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Mike Panetti! Hey, watch the slant! Watch the slant! 54 is
They go play action here on 1st down. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 2nd and 10, Allen nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
High 7.
Any day. 58, boys. 58. 58, Mike. Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Shoot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Lawrence Guy. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On third down, here's Eckler. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. Hauschka's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Patriots take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. From the 29, McCoy completes it to Lee. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with right, and he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process. They go right back to White here on first down. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Jamal Sheard on the stop. Off play action. McCoy flush to his right. Going deep here for Edelman. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Operating from the gun. McCoy trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. McCoy now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Back to throw. McCoy. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Yes.
53's mine. Check. 53's mine. You run. 53's the mic.
2nd and 9 now. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
It got his man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park with the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. The pass to Brown as he holds it in. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. Looking sideline, incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
Let's go!
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of this?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, New England.
Go now.
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Coming this way, coming this way.
Hey, orbit.
Here we go. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Shoot.
From the gun, McCoy. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Milano able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now or
Lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Looking to throw. McCoy. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
At the Bills' 44-yard line.
Second and 6. And he fires one incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. McCoy. Open man, it's Stacker. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 28. McCoy now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Let's go, defense.
Operating from the gun, McCoy completes his short throw to Stocker. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Hey, get it.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman, his first touchdown on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Hauschka with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Next to score, Bills 16.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Right there. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Check. Blue draw quarters. Ready.
They'll start the drive with a give to White. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler, as a rookie last year, in on the stop there. Looking to throw on second down. McCoy, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The veteran Jerry Hughes drops the hammer in the backfield.
Go.
Check.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McCoy, he hits White, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Now a pass dropped off here for James White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Shit.
Hey, Charlie.
2nd and 2. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, McCoy. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. He was looking for Edelman there. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing it.
Half 85, half 85.
To throw again on second down. Allen going deep for Diggs. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. Back now in Buffalo. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Patriots 6.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it first and 10 now out past the 20. Kaiser now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Starlatulele forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw is Kaiser. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. A.J. Klein in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. So a tough spot for Kaiser. The sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Off. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Here I come. Mike, 53.
Now Kaiser on 4th down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First down, New England.
So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10 clear on the other side of the field. From the gun, Kaiser. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. After the sack on first down, Kaiser, it's complete. James White. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Kaiser. Stocker's got it, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Shoot, shoot. Go.
Going right side is White, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, Kaiser in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Jerry Hughes picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Kaiser, and that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Luke Stocker, his 1st touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Elsewhere, they're on to the 4th quarter at MetLife Stadium. And that one's pretty well wrapped up as the Giants have grown their lead even further. If they hang on, that would up their win total to 5 on the season so far. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
1st and 10 at the 40.
51, Mike, 51. Hey, tight. Push him back.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he finds Beasley, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's it.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now this throw caught left side. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And that's complete to Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen. They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Bang, 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 bang.
And the blitz does come. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big...
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Caught by Sanu. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Bills, it'll be a 500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for New England, they'll drop down to